Hello, this is the Tradesight U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Tuesday, August 1st, 2017. Hope you had a good trading Monday. Wasn't that much to do. We had a few winners on the stock side and futures as well, but at the end of the day, it was what we expected, which is the last day of July. They print the statements, the last day of summer, probably the slowest month of the year, July here. If July gets off to a good start sometimes, but the second half is usually pretty bad, and this certainly has been. If you look at the ES front month futures chart, this is the S&P 500 in futures form. You can see the last 2 weeks have been dead flat. And in fact, we've had several days where the S&P closed up or down about a point. Today was no different, up down 1.8 on the session. Let's go through the major indices, and then we'll look at what's coming out tomorrow, see if there's anything to discuss. At least we are entering August, and they're free to move the market a little bit with those statements printed. It wasn't a quarter end, but it's certainly a month end at the end of summer can still slow things down. Here's crude oil. It was down. It was up a little bit today. No, sorry, down a little bit today. Down 2 cents to 50.15. Gold loses $2.90. Also a blip. S&P cash, like I said, down 1.8. Nothing there. We did open up a little bit and then headed lower. Nasdaq side opened up and headed down. Closed down 28. A little more movement there as some of the bigger players finally sold off. Amazon in particular. We'll look at those too. Semiconductor index stocks down 7.81. By the way, this Nasdaq chart, so if you look at the move back at the beginning of June, that drop and then a little rebound and then the drop again, that looked pretty precarious, and we broke the trend line on that. And then this next rally up here that did take us to new highs, including the touch of 6,000 there basically, that is a retest of what used to be the uptrend line from beneath, and we're failing at it. That is not a good-looking chart. I'm just saying. All right, the biotech's down 30 away from the highs. The VIX was down 3 cents to 10.26. Unbelievable. You know you're in trouble when the 10-day moving average of the VIX is 9.77, under 10. Oof. Trend loses, closes at 0.92. That leaves the 10-day moving average at 1.14. That's meaningless. Nasdaq volume shows 1.9, but it was really 1.65 at the close, so it wasn't. Some of this was after. Advanced decline ratio on the Nasdaq was negative 219, and on the New York was positive 181. Google loses $12.83. Not a pretty chart for Google either, really, if you think about it. Apple loses back 77 cents. Couldn't get back to the highs that it set briefly in May. Amazon down 32. Look at that crushing of Amazon here. Remember, it's all the big stocks, right? So they're where the money's coming out of right now. Netflix, number 4 of the big ones. And there it is. Down $2.38. Tesla also down $11.60. None of those charts look good. Tesla forming a head and shoulders type formation, definitely an inverted cup and handle. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, was up 15 cents. Goldman Sachs up $1.72. But overall, these charts do not look pretty, especially on the tech side. And that has been what's driving the market, the big five, right? So if they start to fall, we'll look out. And we're at that time of year when markets tend to come in. Although August historically is a positive month, and September is the only month of the year that's historically negative on average. But, you know, we could start to see something here in August even. Here's the ES. This is the S&P 500 5-minute chart. So you can see Friday was pretty slow, and then today was a little gap up, filled, drifted up towards the midpoint, and then basically we're dead flat all day. Spent most of the day there in a 4-point range, and then a little move up, and then a retreat right at the close. Nasdaq side, again, all the action was early. That's when we had to make the money. And then look how dead that is for the last 4 hours of the day. In terms of economic data for the session, we do have quite a bit coming out on tomorrow here, or on Tuesday. It includes the, excuse me, something in my throat, and it's not coming up. Give me my calendar. It includes personal income and spending and PC price index an hour before the bell. Construction spending and ISM index 30 minutes in. Auto and truck sales at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So nothing that's going to completely rock the boat, but it is quite a bit of data. No Fed meeting this week. We're past earnings, at least with the statements printed. Maybe they can get something going here in August. So we shall see. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading Tuesday.